ToonGrin.com.
Oh, well, it's good to be back here again. Hello everybody, welcome back to Whyboy Spotlights. It doesn't seem to as dead as I thought it would be, but yeah, I'm back here again, and it looks like I got a visitor.
Howdy folks, Jambareeqi here.
Oh god, what are you doing here?
I'm invading.
Good. And what better way to invade my show than with one of the animation industry's oddest fascinations? Penguins.
We just watched a film called Piper Penguin and His Fantastic Flying Machines, from the makers of the Cars Life films. It's about a penguin called Piper who really wants to fly and keeps trying to make flying machines. While he's building loads and loads of planes, the rest of his school is hyped up for the upcoming prom. So what can we say about this film? Where do we begin?
It's a film about penguin prom! Yay!
It's so weird.
It is so weird. Like we get all the high school stereotypes, the bullies, the valley girls, and the one kid who's just basically special.
But the only twist is they're penguins. That's it.
Exactly.
And they're penguins that waddle in a really awkward way, like as if they have constipation.
They just have to constantly take a dump, just throughout the movie. And we get so many great looking characters like Winthrop here. The walrus with the face.
The human face.
The human face. And the one song to him.
Yeah, he sings this song with like 2 lyrics. And this song sounds depressingly boring, but all the teenage penguins are like, oh, we can totally jive to this. And they do this awkward dance.
And it just makes me think, we're talking about all these like side things and all, but what's actually the main point of this movie? It's supposed to be the fantastic machines, but we never focus on it.
No, it's always about the prom. And the thing is, so many of the adult characters are terrifying. There's like Piper's dad, who sounds like a serial killer and he's always mumbling his exposition. He sounds like he's keeping a load of penguin heads in his fridge.
Yeah, and then we have one of the teachers who's has a high-pitched voice and talks to all the children.
And she has Terminator eyes. There's also a gym teacher who's trying to win over Piper's teacher, and he's meant to come off as charming, but his voice is so creepy that he ends up sounding like a threatening predator.
And speaking of threatening, let's talk about the villain of this movie.
Who's completely unthreatening.
Yep.
He can't leave the ocean, so the penguins just awkwardly waddle away while he snaps his mouth and makes crisp chomping noises.
How can he be so threatening? And his whole evil plan in this is just to kidnap 2 penguins, which he can't do because he doesn't have hands to pick them up or anything. And just puts them in a cave, leads all the penguins into a cave, and that's his plan. And he'll eat them all. And it's just a lazy sort of movie overall. And like, the spatial reasoning of everything is just so weird. It's like, you can't even tell what the setting's like. Like, the one thing that I noticed, like, where are all the doors in this movie?
He got so worked up about the lack of doors.
I didn't mean to get so worked up, but it's just a thing that I noticed, like, how do people enter this room? But then you see, like, one of the penguins just open a door with telekinesis and then just walk out.
The thing is, though, that's quite usual for a Sparkplug movie. With Cars Life, characters just use their mind control powers to pick up things, to move things. And you're like, what? This is a new level of lazy.
Yep. And we're saying all these, like, weird, outrageous things. You might think, like, oh, this must be a hilarious movie to watch. I'm gonna riff on this completely. But no, it's boring.
Really, really boring.
Yes, you're just gonna be sitting on your ass and listening to penguins talk about prom half the time.
That's all it really is. But the thing is, I wouldn't say that it's the worst animated film.
Oh,
I've seen.
no.
I've seen a lot worse. It's very average, very mediocre.
Mediocre in the sense of being crap. So bottom line, for the curious animation auteur, you can survive a sit through the movie to check it off your to-watch list, but for everyone else, Piper's machines may not be fantastic, but the movie is sure fantastic as a sleeping aid.